Hey, Lunar, it's been a while.
Naruto-san, hey! Listen, I'm sorry I didn't include you in any of my reviews as of late. What with studying for the exams this past couple of weeks, and with all the reviews and reactions and everything going on in my life, it's been pretty hectic.
Don't worry about it. Besides, I liked the free time, but don't you have a lot of catching up to do with some of the reviews or the chapters that you missed?
Don't remind me. I still gotta catch up on the fairy tale chapters that I missed. Not to mention I forgot to review Sailor Moon episode 2, and that was when my favorite characters appeared. Hey, by any chance you're willing to do a 6-chapter recap of Fairy Tail?
Oh, no. That is way too many chapters for me.
What? Come on! You haven't done a recap for me for a very long time. Just this once, help me out, please!
Hey, 1 or 2 chapters is alright for me. Hell, I can even go for 3, but 6 chapters? That is going to be really long. Besides, who was the one that put them on hold?
Well, it's not my fault Stardust Crusaders airs on the same day as the Fairy Tail chapter comes out. I mean, if I had to choose between JoJo and Fairy Tail, which do you think I'd pick?
I was kidding, Lunar. By the way, did you by any chance read that Naruto chapter?
Oh, the Obito's death chapter. Yeah, I read it.
And?
Look, if you're expecting me to be all happy and cheering and dancing like a crazy motherfucker, then you can forget it.
What? No, I was expecting you to be sad.
Sad? Well, the death did kind of make me feel bad for Obito for just a little bit, but I can't be really sad because I still remember all the terrible things that Obito has done.
Huh. I thought for sure that this would make you feel sad. I mean, it made for Neverworld cry.
Yeah, well, I'm not for Neverworld, and there are plenty of things in anime manga that do make me feel sad, and wait a minute, for Neverworld cried when he read this chapter?
Okay, so if you're not happy or sad that Obito is dead, then how did you feel?
Relieved that Obito is dead, and ticked off because Naruto is starting to piss me off.
You're not looking forward to reviewing this, aren't you?
No, I am not. I'm not at all. Hey guys, LunarSpawn27 here, bringing you Naruto chapter 687, I know you will. So the chapter begins with Kakashi asking Obito why he would sacrifice himself, especially when his strength was still needed. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that Hagoromo is using some sort of jutsu to bring them back, with Obito dead, they have no means of getting out of the dimensions and heading back to the real world. The bones on Kaguya's back starts to crumble, meaning that she is starting to run out of chakra. Black Zetsu suggests that they prepare some more chakra once again by going back to the Genesis dimension to quickly regenerate. Which, by the way, guys, that is the core dimension. Also, don't you just love it that Black Zetsu is the one that's making the decisions and not Kaguya herself? I swear to God, Black Zetsu is the Worm Tongue of Naruto. No, actually, that would be an insult to Worm Tongue because Worm Tongue is a way better character than this guy. By the way, how is it that Kaguya is losing a lot of chakra but Naruto isn't? Anyway, the reason why Obito was sacrificing himself because Kakashi has to survive in order to support the new era because it will be an important time for Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. Obito's back also starts to crumble as Naruto tries to heal him with his sun marking hand, and honestly when I saw that, I was going to get really pissed because I swear to God, if Obito survived thanks to Naruto's healing ability, I would have called bullshit. But Naruto's ability doesn't seem to be working as Black Zetsu tells him that it was futile to save Obito. Hell, even Obito tells Naruto to stop and not waste his chakra. Black Zetsu then proceeds to insult Obito, calling him worthless scum and an ignorant fool, saying that all that's left for him now is to die a hideous death. Naruto does not take this very lightly, but Obito agrees, saying, "For a sinner like me, it's an appropriate end." With Sasuke, his Rikudo eye has returned, as he uses his Rikudo ability to teleport right next to Kaguya, attempting to shove a Chidori right through her head. How did he get there, considering that his Shinshin ability revolves goes around switching places with something. I'm assuming it's one of the bone fragments that came off of Kaguya's back or something. I don't know. But he didn't manage to land a hit on Kaguya as her Sharingan/Rinnegan eye starts to glow as they're teleported back to the core dimension. Okay, here's the thing. Why didn't Kaguya just go to the dimension herself and left these guys behind in the gravity dimension? Because, with Obito dying and all, they would have no way of getting back, or at least getting into the Genesis dimension to fight against Kaguya. Why bring them along with you so that they can attack you? Maybe she didn't use those portals because of the gravity it was holding her down, so maybe she had no choice but to resort to teleporting everyone to a different dimension. Well, anyway, now that they were able to go to a dimension where the gravity is normal, Kaguya was able to dodge Sasuke's Chidori by flying up into the sky. Sasuke activates his perfect Susanoo, telling Naruto that he couldn't help Obito anymore and that he'll go ahead first, being the diversion. Naruto, on the other hand, he stays behind and tries to heal Obito. Okay, seriously, what the hell is going on? Within these past couple of chapters, I'm starting to find Naruto really irritating and Sasuke likable. Look, I understand that this is Naruto's character. This is how he is. He doesn't want anyone to die. But he should just face the facts and accept that Obito is going to die. I mean, at least with Sasuke, he accepts the fact that Obito is going to die and that there's nothing that they can do about it. So they got no choice but to try to complete their objective. That's what Sasuke is doing. And Naruto's just staying back and not helping him out. And I'm not saying this because I wanted Obito to die. I mean, the fate of the entire world is at stake, and Naruto is getting distracted.
So, was this the thing that made you pissed off over Naruto?
No, actually, that happens way later on, but I'll get to that. Obito thanks Naruto, saying that fighting along with him made him wake up, reminding him of his old self from long ago, making him regret the way he is now. He then tells Naruto that long ago, back when he was a kid, he used to imagine many times in his head about himself being Hokage, the excitement and anxiety and countless other feelings that he couldn't even put into words. And it was thanks to Naruto that made him remember that. Imagining himself being surrounded by his friends and comrades, him being Hokage back in Konoha, even though it was all too late for him because, turned evil and all that. But the feeling alone managed to fill that hole in his heart. And then we get one final Rin flashback. Don't worry, guys, this is the last one, I swear, and it's honestly the same one that we've seen before. It was the one where Rin was supporting Obito to become Hokage. Even though he knows that Naruto still has more pain and tragedy to face, he also knows that his unchanging ninja way, his nindo, will help him see through it all. Obito's body continues to crumble even further, and he dies saying one last thing to Naruto, and it's this: I know you will become Hokage. His body then crumbles into ashes and dust, and Naruto, with tears in his eyes, say, yeah, and that is it, people. Obito is dead. Now, on one side, you have the fans cheering and happy that he is dead, and you have the other side who feel sad for him. For how I felt about Obito's death, I did say that I was relieved, because, let's be honest here, Obito was supposed to die a long time ago. But considering that Naruto revived him, I'm assuming temporarily, it was inevitable that he was going to die. I mean, it was the only way for this character to be redeemed in any way, shape, and form. And you all know how I felt about Obito as a character ever since he was revealed to be Toby. And it's because of that, and remembering all the terrible things that he has done in this series, I couldn't feel sad for him, nor did I feel any sympathy towards him. But even I can admit that Obito did good these past few chapters, and this death of his was well suited for his character. And I know Studio Period is going to do a way better job animating this chapter, because let's face it, the anime is doing a really good job animating the current arc that they're on right now, way better than when I read it in the manga. And also on the plus side, no more Rin flashbacks, thank God.
Well, to be fair, we got little to no Rin flashbacks ever since Obito used Rinne Tensei.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, you do realize the anime is getting close to reveal more Rin flashbacks from the manga.
I hate you.
Hey, don't shoot down the messenger. Well, at least you didn't have any problems with Obito's death.
You're right, I didn't. It's what happened afterwards. Sasuke and Kaguya were fighting, but they momentarily stop, noticing that Obito is now a pile of ashes. Black Zetsu, now forming a head out of Kaguya's sleeve, continues to insult Obito even after he's dead, calling him a cockroach. Naruto gets pissed and yells at him to not laugh at Obito. Black Zetsu, however, just tells him that if he keeps this up, he's going to end up in crumbling ashes, just like that miserable, pathetic fool. Naruto then jumps into the air, summoning a chakra hand out of his arm, and slices off Kaguya's arm, and it is the arm that Black Zetsu was coming out of her sleeve. Now that was pretty cool. At least it would have been if he didn't say this line during the attack, and this was the thing that pissed me off about Naruto. He said, Obito tried to become Hokage. To me, I can't see him as anything else but awesome. Okay, I thought this was another translation error courtesy of Manga Stream, so I went to Manga Panda to read their scanlation, and it's the same thing except in that one, he calls Obito cool. So, Naruto deems Obito as cool or awesome in his eyes because he tried to become Hokage. What the hell? You know, it's not that surprising that Naruto is that forgiving, especially towards the guy who caused the death of his parents, the deaths of hundreds, possibly thousands of villagers when Kurama was being brainwashed by Obito to destroy the village. Not to mention that he was kind of responsible for that crappy childhood that Naruto had. But yeah, Naruto is that forgiving. But to go as far as to call the man who has committed terrorism and murder, intentionally and unintentionally, which includes the characters Conan, Shikaku, Inoichi, and Neji, and orchestrated the 4th Great Shinobi War as cool because he wanted to become Hokage? You know, following that logic alone, that would make Orochimaru cool in Naruto's eyes. I would have been okay if Naruto was defending Obito, telling Black Zetsu not to laugh at him. But to continue by saying that, especially when he sliced off Kaguya's arm, are you freaking kidding me? I'm trying, guys. I am really trying to not hate on Naruto, especially since he is the main character. But as of late, he's been doing things and saying things that are really pissing me off. This being one of them. Oh, but the chapter's not over, people. Obito, after his death, has awakened in what appears to be limbo or purgatory as he finally sees Rin one more time. The thing is, however, he's no longer in his 30s and back as a kid. Well, then again, if he was in his 30s meeting 13-year-old Rin, that would be kind of suspect. I'm just saying. Apparently, Rin has been waiting for him this whole time. So, was she waiting for Obito in purgatory this whole time for many, many years? Or did she leave the afterlife for a bit and then met Obito in purgatory or something? I really don't know. Hell, I don't even know why Obito is a 13-year-old kid. Anyway, Obito apologizes to Rin for keeping her waiting, but it seems that she understands because he was kinda lost all over the place on the way. He tells her that a lot has happened while on the way here and felt guilty for not keeping that promise that they made together. However, Rin seems to be very forgiving over Obito, saying that he was trying his hardest all this time and that she's been watching. And the chapter ends with Obito tearing up as Rin grabs his hand and tells him, "Let's go." So that is Naruto chapter 687. What I think? Honestly, this was okay. It was neither bad nor good. It was just okay. I didn't have a problem with Obito's death. I thought it was very fitting for him. But I don't know how to feel about the whole purgatory scene. I mean, if Rin was watching him this whole time, shouldn't she feel disappointed in Obito or sad? But I guess she forgave him, especially now that he was doing some good deeds when he became good. But when she said that Obito was trying his hardest, he instantly gave up when Rin died. That's not trying his hardest. He gave up on his promise. He forgot about it. It seems that Kishimoto is trying to give Obito a happy ending, but here's the thing. 1 or 2 good deeds is not enough to wipe away the sins and the crimes that he has committed for what, over the past 16 to 17 years? So Obito should end up in hell, not in heaven with Rin. Or maybe Rin is taking him to hell, I don't know. But you know what this means? No more Obito means no more Kamui, and no, Obito was not going to use a Susanoo. This also means that Kakashi is not going to get Obito's eyes again. And speaking of Kakashi, all I know is that his self-esteem has went down, way down. He really needs something or someone to boost that morale up. Now, I've seen some reviews and some comments saying that this chapter deserves a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. I'm not going to say who, but you probably know who they are. But I believe this chapter does not deserve a 9 or a 10. This chapter, if I were to rate it, is a 6 out of 10. All I can hope for at this point is that next week's chapter is going to be better and we're going to get some pretty cool action with the fight now that it is going to continue. That or learn what the hell Hagoromo's jutsu is. So yeah, tell me guys, what do you think of this week's chapter of Naruto? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are your thoughts on Obito's death and your thoughts of Naruto as of late? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe to more videos, and be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. So yeah, that is Naruto chapter 687. I'm Lunar Spawn 27, and I will see you guys later. Bye.